Hi guys, I'm Grant.
I'm Gabriel.
And we are the Callaway Brothers! And today we're giving you coffee and conversations with our mom! With a little bit of jokes. Nice one.
I'm taking the day.
Taking the day. I am taking the day.
Now you want to sing it. Taking the day. I am taking the day.
Taking the Mommy! She went too far. Way too far. This one went too far.
Shoot. Hey everybody, welcome to Coffee and Conversation. As you can see, it's an interesting taking of the day this particular Monday morning. We got a lot going on right here in the Callaway household. But as you can see, I'm here. Hey family. How y'all doing? Y'all all right in this COVID-19 world? I hope y'all are being safe. I hope that you all are getting the care that you need, that if you need anything, honey, I hope that you all are reaching out to your friends, your family to get what you need. Don't be out here struggling by yourself. We are family.
Hey, give everybody a sing.
See that? See what happens? See, that's yeah. Yes. Yeah. That's the life. And I got a sign. Let me read the sign. One of them holding the sign. Hand me the sign. What does the sign say? Let us in. Get out of the frame of the peanut and the gallery. But that said, we're going to jump right into our discussion for today. Y'all can go on past. They know y'all here. It's time for them to go on upstairs. Go ahead. Say bye, everybody.
Bye. And if anybody wants to read a gallery,
nobody can understand that. Speak clearly.
If anybody wants to read a gallery, it's the one that came up here. Other than me.
Okay. So, our topic for today's discussion, y'all, and this is just straight out of the Chronicles of Angela. I don't even have any notes. I'm just going to share with you the pieces of my little hands everywhere. So in my current life, you know, I am everything. I am. And it's 24/7. You everything 24/7. You are wife, mother, daughter. Well, daughter not so much, but wife, mother, cafeteria lady, coach, physical education teacher, cook, friend, playmate, you know, because my boys want to play, as you can see. You are all of those things all day long. Like, you know, in the previous world, pre-COVID-19, the coronavirus, you had breaks. You would be mommy in the morning and wish the kids off to school, and then you would be yourself, you know, for a while, and then your husband come home. Now you got to be wife, you got to be mom, you got to pick up your various roles. But now, as everybody is home all day, you know, and trying to hear for your life in a busy household can be challenging. So I found myself this week as I was going all through life feeling quite powerless. And I'm jumping right in today because there's a lot going on and we liable to have a little head pop back through if I don't hurry to get this out, right? So I found myself feeling quite powerless in my life. I'm in healthcare. I'm dealing a lot day to day with population health for Georgia. And as I have these various conversations and try to make recommendations, because I'm a consultant. So what that means is I make recommendations and you can take my recommendations or not. My job is to know the facts and make a recommendation, make a proactive recommendation and suggestion. But I'm not really in a position to say this is what anybody is going to do. So as I'm making suggestions around things that I think should happen, and what next steps should be for the area that I work in, I'm finding that I'm not being heard. You know, I'm not being listened to. I feel like I just can't get answers and I can't get support. My bench strength is lacking, and I'm frustrated by it. And on top of that, a lot is happening school work wise and trying to adjust to the new normal. You think you have enough milk and you don't. Now I told you I'm knucking and bucking in the grocery store over one half gallon of almond milk, and you think that half gallon would last all week long. Now that half gallon lasts 2-3 days tops, and now you back at the store. Now I'm trying to stay out the store, but I got to keep going because I'm running out of goods. So while you're trying to figure out new normal, you know, how do I execute in life? I just can't seem to get a handle on things. And I found myself feeling, again, pretty powerless. And so I started trying to do self-speak. I started trying to talk to myself and come to myself and say, okay, self, what you gonna do? But while I'm trying to collect my thoughts and get my head together, because I done told you now, your mind has to be right. Free your mind and will follow. You are going to go wherever your mind is. You have to get your mind. You have to master how your mind works. What does your mind need to be okay? Do you know that? Do you know what you need to be mentally stable? See, if your thoughts and mind drive how you feel, you got to be able to control your mind. If your mind and how you think about things drive how you perform, how you move in this life, then you have to be able to maintain your mind. I was having a conversation with some friends this week about next steps for me. And I said, I feel like my next step in life is really learning how to be persistent. And not consistent, because I perform consistently. I'm a consistent performer, but I'm not a persistent one. And what that means is when I'm frustrated and I'm irritated, it affects my performance. That was a hard pill for me to really kind of admit to myself, because I feel like nothing keeps me down. But I had to stop and say, no, I get sluggish. I get a little sluggish when I get irritated. I get a little sluggish when something impacts how I'm trying to perform. I hit a roadblock or a barrier. I know that I get sluggish. I slow down. I stall in certain instances depending upon what it is. And being persistent is being able to maintain despite challenges, barriers, delays, and frustration. That's what being persistent is. And as I was working through how I was going to get there, I just was like, I just don't feel like I'm able to do. I have the bandwidth, I have the power, I have the grace to do all the things that I need to accomplish. So while I'm feeling this way, I'm trying to get myself in the game, because if you feel defeated, you've already lost. So take your nugget where you find it. That was a nugget for somebody. If you feel defeated, if you're already having defeated thoughts, if you're defeated here, you're already defeated. So the moment I realize I'm having defeated thoughts, I am really trying to rise to my higher self. I'm really trying to get there. And I'm trying to get my thoughts together. And as I'm doing that, I literally have a thought. I'm in the car, I'm driving, I'm going to get my dad. And I'm driving his mobility van. The kids are in the back of the van, and because there's so much space, because the interior of the van has been gutted so that his mobility chair will fit in the van, my kids are literally in the back seat of this van having the time of their life. I'm talking, they watching Alvin and the Chipmunks. So every few minutes the song come on, and all you get is turn down for what? And freaking frack is losing their mind. They back there, turn down for what? I mean, shaking the van and just having the time of their life. And I'm trying to think and get to a higher level while they in the back turning down for what? I'm literally in the front seat like, okay, how am I going to, and in that moment, I just didn't want to hear it. I just didn't want to hear it. I felt like I don't want to hear no more preaching about get your mind right. I don't want to hear that mess for myself. I need the reality of my life to do something different. And while I was having that thought, y'all, I promise, the clearest thought came to me. Don't forsake the power of believing. And I thought, whatever. And then I promised, I thought about my belief in Christ and what that belief has inspired me to do throughout my life. The power of believing that Jesus died for my sins, the power of that thought and all of the resulting decisions and actions and influences that single belief has brought to my life. If you change how you believe things operate in your life and truly believe it, what positive change can come to your life? Now, let me give you an example of what I'm talking about, because I'm giving you the overall thought, but you have to understand how to use it on a granular level, like where you live and eat. If I was talking to a girlfriend, and I was saying to her how frustrated I am with corporate America. I was like, corporate America really frustrates me and blah, 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 blah. And she said, it's frustrating for everybody, but I was called to this field. I was called to be in the battle of corporate America. I was called to work in this industry. I'm here to make change. I'm here to be the voice of change. I'm here to be an empowered black person in the corporate world. I know that. The power of that belief in her life helps her to operate in power at work, because that is what she truly believes to be true for herself. It's the power of belief at work in her. And here's the thing that I want you to take away. You get to choose what you believe to be true. I told y'all a while back that find a new thought. If you have a thought that's not serving you, go find a thought that does. Find a thought that you can believe to be true for you and believe it. So the thought that I have chosen to believe is that I am more than equipped to handle this season of my life. And you know what? As a result, y'all, I sat down, I got the kids, I got a piece of paper and a pen, and I told the kids, I got a notebook, I got their notebook, their English language, their ELA notebook. Told my son, I said, get a pen and a piece of paper, take a note. We finna come up with a daily schedule. What time we getting up in the morning? We get up in the morning, we're going to go do this. We're going to go do outdoor activities. We're going to burn off some of that energy y'all saw earlier. We're going to burn that off early in the morning. What time y'all going to start work? Okay, what time y'all going to have creative fun? Okay, what time you going to do this? The day ends at this time of day. And then we're going to have a daily chore. And daily chores at this time. And the kitchen closes at this time. And bedtime is at this time. And then I started to shape in how we were going to accomplish all the things that needed to be accomplished within the family, within the day. I started pulling that together. Because then I made a decision to say, I'm more than equipped to handle this season of my life. I'm more than equipped to do the things that I need to do. And I believe that. And I'm not going to believe anything else. So I want you on this week in the taking of the day, I want you to take your mind. I want you to take the things that you believe that aren't serving you. I want you to change how you believe about it. I want you to find a different way of looking at it. I want you to believe that you're beautiful if you think you're ugly. I want you to believe that you are fine if you think that you're not. I want you to believe that you can cook and figure out something to cook if you are a non-cook. I want you to believe that you are a bomb spouse if you think you a raggedy one. Whatever it is that you need to believe to be true, get to believing it and living it. I encourage you to do that on this week. Take the day, everybody. Have a fantastic week.